Hello ladies and gentlemen, in this video we're going to be uncovering a massive trend that you've probably never heard of. It's quite new, but it's taking off like a literal rocket. So we're not going to waste any time. We're actually going to go through the trend. We're going to go through a lot of the brands that take part in this trend and how much they're killing it, literally making millions upon millions of dollars on Shopify. And it's going to be really interesting and eye-opening. So let's get right into it. The trend that I'm talking about is vaginal probiotics. Now, that may sound a little weird, but I tweeted about this trend the other day and it got a lot of reception from people. But as you see, this trend is literally just taking off like a rocket. I mean, such a strong uptick. And it's not just in the US, this is a worldwide thing. Now, if we take a look at this video, we'll turn the sound off, but we can see that, this girl says, "My vagina smells amazing. Let me spill the tea on a little secret. I discovered URO." So, it's very upfront, like not beating around the bush at all. But I think that's what catches people's attention as well. It's kind of taboo to talk about your private parts a bit. But of course, people do experience issues and have problems. So, now that people are becoming a little bit more open, I guess, with social media, this is a massive trend. So here's kind of the tea, apparently. She's covering this Reddit post. This is a brilliantly done ad, by the way. Nothing is more important in sex than taking care of our intimate areas. So that kind of calls out, not really calls anything out, but just, again, talks about sex specifically, which is something people are self-conscious about. Everybody who knows about it wants to talk about it or maybe doesn't want to talk about it, but takes part in it in one way or another. So that's what's driving so much growth for this particular trend. Now, here's one of the best brands that I've found so far in this space, and it's URO. So it's literally the brand that I just showed you the video from. And let me show you their traffic because, they're driving over 1 million monthly visitors, which I keep telling you guys, that means they're doing over $1 million a month. And that's not surprising to me because this is actually such a well-optimized landing page. And funny enough, when you land here, the pre-selected option is subscribe and save. So you pay less, but you get free shipping and you're going to be billed monthly on it. Now, this is a brilliantly done landing page. I love it. It's like so simple, yet it feels so modern. You just scroll down and you kind of see exactly what this does. So 4 powerful strains with 5 billion CFU to boost healthy vaginal bacteria for normal odor and pH. That's kind of what this is all about. That's really the pain point that they're targeting. Then they ask you, is URO for you? So this kind of goes specifically at what you're trying to achieve. You're sexually active, you're concerned about your vaginal scent, you often feel vaginal discomfort, you're prone to vaginal imbalance. So again, these are very clever things to tackle. They're really going after these insecurities and these pain points that people have. Use this for your marketing, right? Use this for whatever problem that you're solving. I love this idea of like actually asking the customer if this is right for them, if they're experiencing these issues, which if they landed on your landing page, chances are they do because they saw an ad that talks about these things. So this is just a brilliantly done landing page. I absolutely love it. I personally think it's incredible. And, not much more to say about it. It's so well done. I would love to work with this brand. They probably get such good metrics on Meta. But here's another brand, Lovebug. So this is kind of the same thing, but it's a total different approach in terms of how they're going about it. They have a medical professional here kind of explaining it. They don't even have the product. This is like a pre-sales page. It's a little bit slow. I would guess this is not as conversion optimized. However, they have better bundling options. So that's kind of the thing, is that they charge more. They're buying, you're buying a bottle for $65. So they're kind of the premium option in this space. And, they have real people, real results. It seems like this is targeting like an even broader demographic, like older women as well. And then there is Lemmy. So Lemmy is a brand by Kourtney Kardashian, I believe. And this is, she has all sorts of supplements on here, but this is one of them. So vaginal health gummies. These are actually gummies though. So this is how they differentiated, and they're not unreasonably priced. $30. It's kind of the same price as, what are they called? Where are they? URO or O Positive Health, but a little bit different, right? They're gummies and they have a different vibe. This is much younger feeling, much more trendy, I would say. And that's kind of what they have, these sorts of supplements that are just so targeted at women, I guess, or people that just vibe with this sort of aesthetic. And yeah, so that's this one. Then there's this one, Happy V. And this one also, it's just so interesting to see all these different takes on this same kind of product. This one is also more oriented towards like medical professionals, or to have a more authoritative vibe to it as opposed to a fun vibe. And it's doing quite well. So if we take a look at this, they're getting 63,000 monthly visitors. Let me actually see this one. I forgot to check. So this is Lovebug, 1.3. So yeah, these guys are not even close to what these guys are doing. These guys are just crushing the competition. And I'm not too surprised. I mean, it just looks so well done. And this is another one, Bonafide. So Bonafide is another one. And this one's actually popping off, as we see. They have another totally different angle here. So this is a vaginal dryness relief, which I believe kind of does the same things. I'm not entirely sure, but this one also has like more scientifically backed data that I think is super powerful. And their landing page is different, right? This one is more of like a soothing vibe, more of like a Zen vibe, targeting older women specifically. That's kind of their angle. And I think that's part of the reason why the landing page looks the way it does. It's very minimal. It's not super crazy. It's not super, fun and dreamy, I guess. This to me is a little bit more conversion optimized, or a lot more conversion optimized, but it's because they're reaching kind of different demographics. This one is winning the race, but Bonafide here is actually doing extremely well. So really interesting stuff. I love checking out these brands. My company, Ecommerce, does creative scaling via ads, via affiliate creators for brands like this. So if you have a brand like this, make sure you reach out to us. I would love to figure out a way to work together and scale to these levels. But that's about it for this video. Hope you found it insightful. Hopefully it gave you some ideas, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.